Basketball is a game that's so complex and so simple at the same time. So you have to understand what the skill set of your players are and what they can do, and mold and gel that into a cohesive unit. Well, you got to know your personnel. Do you have post players that can get position, can either score the ball or become passers from the position? Do you have shooting? And what kind of shooters do you have? Are they guys that spot up or can shoot off the dribble or off of movement? Do you have passers? Can you run an offense that's motion-oriented because you got guys that can deliver the ball on time, that can find and see cutters, and deliver the ball with the proper timing? Do you have IQ? Can you run more intricate offensive sets because guys understand? Are they read and react type players, or are they simply play type players? Can you do things that give multiple options to your sets because guys can see a situation and act accordingly? Or do you just have to make very specific plays and motions that allow guys to get in their comfort spots and be able to perform? Basketball is a game that's so complex and so simple at the same time. So you have to understand what the skill set of your players are and what they can do, and mold and gel that into a cohesive unit. That's why rarely do I run the same offenses for different teams that I coach. Some coaches do, and I'm sure it works to a certain extent, but for me, as I see the offensive game, I can't do that. I'm going to do different things and run different things based on the skill set of my players. I think on certain fundamentals that you always have to have. You have to be able to contain your man. You have to do a great job in transition defense, whatever that means in terms of how you play offense. You have to understand the concepts of helps and of positioning. You got to do a great job rebounding, and that requires technique and physicality and aggressivity and box out commitment. You have to, if I didn't say, you have to be always willing and ready to help each other. You have to promote a sense of togetherness and connectivity. You have to communicate continuously. And you got to be able to convert your good defense into offense. And I think if you can do those things regardless of what your personnel is, then you can put in almost any defensive type of philosophy. As you know, over the years, I've done different things defensively, but those basic things are things that you have to have if you want to be a good defensive team, regardless of whether you're playing matchup zone, whether you're playing pack line defense, whether you're playing pressing defense, whether you're going over or under, or, forcing the ball to the side or to the middle. I mean, all those things really are nothing without those basic tenets. The game in the NBA is very different. Those things that I just mentioned, though, they hold true for the NBA and for Europe. The way to play defensively is very different in many cases. But those basic tenets, those basic fundamentals that I talked about originally, those things have to exist whether you're here or there.